What's up, everybody? It's Fired Up Friday. I've got a few shout outs, and I hope everybody had a good week. It's now December 21st, 4 more days before Christmas. Hope you guys all got your shopping done. I hope you're all safe. And with that, let me get these shout outs out. We've got Eric Burrows. Check out his channel. He's got a really nice deal going on. Corvus Osen, I hope that's how you say your last name. Love his channel. He's got some excellent looking tanks. I love the setup he's got. You got CU414. We got Becker Tanks. We've got Mr. J Light 5522. He just did an Aqua Clear 70 DIY overflow. Check him out. He's definitely got the right idea. If anybody can help him out with that RODI system that he's got and what he's talking about, as far as which is the drain and whatnot, he seems like he needs a little help with that thing. And then also, I've got an unknown subscriber. It's somebody that doesn't have a actual account. So, anyways, I thank you guys all for your subs. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate all your comments and what have you. Real quick, I just want to show you that I have a new addition to my tank. Let me take this guy off the tripod here for a second. This is the 75 gallon, which I'm sure most of you are aware of. It's really looking good. Okay, my first addition is this little guy right over here. Where is he? Right there. It's a new Aussie rainbow that I had gotten last night that I went ahead and added to give the bigger one. Where is he at? He decided to move that one right there. See, now they're kind of like hanging out with each other. Big difference, that's for sure. That fish right there is like 3.5, 4 years old versus this little tiny guy. But I thought that would be kind of cool. They're beautiful fish. I want to get some of the really more colorful rainbows, but they just don't have them, so I just gotta wait it out, I guess. But it's a nice looking little fish anyways. Another thing I went ahead and did, I had gotten me some Moneywork after 3093 Andrew and me had gone back and forth between aquatic plant sources and whatnot. We finally figured it out what it was. Right here is the Moneywork, which it actually does bloom. So you got a little bloom right here starting to come out of it. Really nice little plant. It's green, very green. It's a mid plant to a background plant. I think it's more of a background, but I've just got it up here up front right now. I went ahead and took the 3 plants out. No, they didn't die. Here, I'll show you. What I did was I went ahead and potted them. I decided to take the advice of Planted UK and just go ahead and pot them. They were doing all right, but I noticed that one of them did actually melt down to nothing, so I was like, I didn't want to kill them. Another thing I wanted to ask, maybe somebody would know. This snail, when I had originally bought him with the blue mystery snails, he was supposed to be one of those, but he's not. Well, my 2 blue mystery snails have since expired ever since this guy was hanging out on top of them when I thought we were having a Discovery Channel moment. So it's making me wonder if this thing's a sort of assassin snail, because he's in here by himself now, and yeah, he in fact killed both of the blue mysteries. So if anybody knows for a fact what type of snail he might be, he's obviously been drinking. He just ran into his so anyways, but if somebody could let me know about that, because Yeah, I was pretty upset. I mean, I saw the one had passed away, and then all of a sudden this one passed away, and it's like, what the hell? And then I remembered that he was on them messing around and whatnot. So it's making me wonder if it's in the type of assassin snail, maybe. But yeah, see, those two like each other, which is pretty cool. And there's that Java moss, really doing really well. Really liking this stuff. Got to keep doing some trimming. I noticed that it's got some dark green. I'm gonna make some noise here. Green algae right here growing on it. It's a weird algae. It's almost as if it's the same type of algae like what you would see in the saltwater tanks, except the green version, like the cyanobacteria type algae. Right here it's not really there, but right here on the plant you can actually see it. It's got kind of a smooth surface to it, but it's a super dark green. Let me see if I can focus in on it. I knocked some off the other night and it's down here. See it? I'm not really sure what the heck that is. What type of algae. It's just a very rich green algae. But there's the little Mr. Royal hanging out underneath the power head, looking awesome. And then over here, here's the 20-gallon with that new Aquascape on it. You can see that the moss is starting to take off in it. I'm going to start doing some trimming. It's starting to get a little ratty in there now that it's actually started growing out. I think it's going to look pretty cool once it gets going. The lighting's kind of weird. It's a different type of bulb in here. So, but yeah, it's seeming to do alright. It's just I'm not even sure what type of bulb it is. It's not even a grow bulb. So it's just a matter of how it's going to do. I'm just going to let things go wild just to see how they react. This one started out as like a small nothing, and as you can see, all the little runners off this Java moss here. It's kind of crazy. It's a real thin strand that's going on with this stuff. So, and then of course, here's the little mini guy. Let me get my lights on there for you. You can see it's doing good. There's one of the snails. I added a little bit of water to it yesterday morning. It had dropped down just a little bit, so it's not really doing too bad. Yeah, there, so you can see it dropped a little bit. But there's a forced air heater down here, so if I want to keep this thing alive, I'm just going to have to keep adding water. And like I had said in some comments, that water changes are pretty easy. All you got to do is just run water into it, and it's going to change the water right out for you. So that's pretty cool. But alright, there you have it, guys. Fired Up Friday for firedupfishtanks.ning.com. I want to wish everybody a safe and enjoyable weekend. And with that, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go see if I get anybody in the chat over there I can yap with for a while. Alright, with that, guys, have a good evening. Bye-bye.